like down here. Yeah. Okay. Today we're gonna learn the bass.
Do I bring a chair?
No. So the first things first, like we already got the bow out. When you are unpacking your bass, the bow needs to come out first, and it's located right here. It comes out of the bass first, out of the case first, because when you are taking it out of the case, it becomes a little bit of a tricky task, and so when you're trying to pull this apart, it would hurt the bow, essentially, and you don't want to do that. So, before you pick up the bass, okay, there's a peg down here for people who are taller. People who are a little bit shorter than us would probably keep it all the way in, so like 4'8", 7 people. But we're both in like the 5'3" range. 5'4". Yeah. So
Something like that.
I bring it out just one, but there's different individual pegs, and you just screw it in. So I'm gonna have you do that. You can feel like how it like kind of bumps out.
So do I put it here?
Yep, and then you just tighten up the screw real good. Great. Okay. Now picking up the bass, you have to be really careful because the fingerboard can get knocked out of place. So when you're picking it up, I always grab down here. Don't grab the strings though. Hold on to this, and then it'll come up like that. So let's go ahead and have you hold on to it. I'm gonna take away the case. Got it? Okay. Then when you're playing and you're taking your case out of the way, just move it out of the way so it's not in your way since it's so big.
This is large.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to bring it up here a little bit. And I'm going to show you how to set up. So what we have in string tech class, it's called tops. It's just basically your setup routine. What you do is you go, it's like T stands for something, O stands for something. So T stands for triangle. What you're going to do for triangle means you're going to make a triangle with your feet and the peg of the bass. So I'm going to have you do that. Okay. You see a feel a triangle?
Yeah. Am I supposed to be as far away from it?
In just a second, you're actually going to go back there. But, okay, so the O means out. And so you're going to step back just a little bit. Yep, it's okay. Yeah, because you're going to, in just a second, I promise, there's a method to my madness.
All right, I trust.
Okay, and now for the P, it means pull, which means you're going to pull the bass towards you. So just let it relax. Like that. Yep. Okay. Now for the bass, it doesn't actually sit this way on you. I'm going to show you an example of how it goes. Okay. When you pull it against you, it comes to the side so you can reach all your strings. Okay. Okay, so how do you do that? So find your triangle, and then you're out. Yep. And now lean it back towards you. And that section here is kind of like going to rest up against your body, like up against your belly. There you go. Yep. And then you'll be able to reach all the strings comfortably. Yeah. And that's what the S is, the strings.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through the strings really quick. So you got your E string, A, D, and G. Do you notice a pattern with those? E, A, D, G.
Hang on.
It's like it's in fours. So E, A, it's in fours. Yeah. So that's basically strings. You're going to see that. Violin's the same way, but it's flipped the other way around, if that makes sense. So what we're going to do now that you are all set up, we're going to learn how to do some pizzicato. And then I'm going to show you the fingerings for a D major scale. And then if we get through that, I'm going to show you how to hold a bow, and then we can bow the D major scale. Okay. So if This is your E string. Which one is your D string?
Hang on. This one?
It's all like your thought process.
Like
It's funny.
Ooh.
Okay, so when you are doing a pizzicato on the bass, it's kind of rough on your fingers. I don't know if you can see my nice little blister there. What you're gonna do? I'm gonna play really quick.
Okay.
Since the bass has such heavy strings, you're going to pluck, and then your next string, like this one, is going to stop. So, like your finger's gonna hit that next string. So go ahead and try that a couple times.
Do I do anything with this hand?
Not right now. You can just keep it.
Does it matter which finger I use?
Your index finger. Yep. So, sorry. Yeah, you got about like it's like a check mark kind of, and you just put it in there. Okay. So these fingers here are going to be tucked in, so it's just those two. Yep. So take your hand off really quick. Make like a check mark. There you go. Now try it. You're natural. Okay. So what I want to have you do is you're just going to pluck down from G, D, A, and then E. Okay. You feel how is your finger like slapping up against that next? Good. Try it again. Cool. Okay. You're doing pretty good. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to teach you stuff with your left hand. So when you are playing bass, I'm going to take it from you. Sorry. Okay. Your left hand is going to be like you're holding a can of pop. Okay. And your can of pop is in between this part here. So this never comes down, if that makes sense. It's always going to be up here. Okay. And then, sorry. So for bass, since the strings are so long and big, instead of just adding like finger by finger, you're going to, so like, there's your E, sorry, and then when you go to your next, you go to F sharp, instead of adding like these fingers, you're going to add all four of them. And it's also really hard. So that's why when you bring your bass down, like it's so far out, the gravity is supposed to help you push down that string. So what I'm going to have you do is just go from D to E and just go back and forth.
And it's the same string?
Yep. Remember your can of pop in your left hand.
Oh,
yeah. And put your thumb just about there. There you go. Good. Now you're going to do F sharp. So I want you to start on D, E, and then you're going to add all three more fingers, all four fingers, I guess, to go. Sorry.
Oh, three more.
I'll do to F sharp. Good. Okay, that buzzing thing that you're hearing is because this isn't pushed down all the way. So yeah. So try again. A little too high. Here. Yep. I'm sorry. Try up a little bit higher. Go from D to E. Hear that like do, re, do. There you go. And then all four fingers for F sharp. Okay. So it's kind of hard because it's like You know how piano fingers, they have to be like really stretched out? This is kind of the same concept. Try as much as you can to get all of those stretched out. Yeah, there you go. And it's kind of uncomfortable, it's different. But so go from your D, E, F sharp. Good. Yeah. Try it just a little bit quicker. See if you can't get it under your fingers. Okay, so when you're playing E, it's kind of sharp. And that's just basically because you're getting ready to play that F sharp and it's so low. That's not anything out of the ordinary at all. So when you are playing, just try and hear that do, re, mi. So try it again.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, try to come up here a little bit. There you go. Try it again.
Is that because I'm not pushing down hard enough?
Don't be afraid to let the weight, like the gravity of the bass, there you go, to push it down. There you go. Try it again. Okay, that one was a little bit sharp, but it's getting a lot better. Let's go ahead and move on to Fa. Yeah. So we just played F sharp, which is what is the next scale degree? G. Yeah. So do you remember which one of these strings is G?
This one.
Yep. So there's your G.
So what? Just open?
Just open. Yep. Okay. So play your F sharp. Those 3 fingers. And then try and hear that T do when you're going back and forth. Do it again. Okay, so now I want you to do D, E, F sharp, G.
Yeah, I was down to it, I think.
It's okay, it's gonna buzz. It's your first time playing. It's hard to. Try it again. The do, re, mi, fa. Do it one more time. There you go. Don't forget that can of pop.
Yeah, I think that's why that makes the F sharp a lot easier, actually.
Yeah, try it again. Good. Okay. So now we need sol. So you need A, and that's going to just be that one finger on the G string. So right where your E was, same spot. So go G, A. Yep. Sol. So now try D, E, F, G, A. Sorry, D, F sharp.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here's a curveball. Go backwards. I'm sorry, down.
Yeah.
And make sure your fingers are stretched out as much as they can. Okay, so now try do, re, mi, fa, sol,
And then down.
back down. Yeah.
Mi is my least favorite.
Good. Okay. So now we have 3 more notes to go. So go back to your G string and now play A. So from the pattern from, yep, there you go. Yep. So now try do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. And then go back down.
Is that right?
Yeah. So I don't know if you can see it. The strings are kind of off center, so it's a little hard to play this one. Just make sure that you're pushing as hard as you can on the string to make it go. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry, you were up too high. Yeah, go to play G, A, B. Bring it up a little bit. Go G, A. And then go to B. And then go back down to A. And then back down to G. Let me see. Okay, so your A was getting too low again.
Oh.
Because of that. It's just the same thing as your E. When I'm watching you, your index finger is kind of close to where your eyes are. So if you remember, like that's where those are, try and keep it close to where your eye is.
Okay.
Bring it down a little bit. Yep. And now go back down. Good. Okay. So now we're gonna focus on just the G string. We're gonna go G, A, B again. So it's just kind of like do, re, mi all over in a different one. Bring it up. There you go. And go back down to A. Do it again. One more time. fingers are, these 3 fingers are tucked in. And then go back down to just that 1 finger. Very good. And then open. Do it one more time, sorry. Why does it do that? When you're, try your can of soda again. Keep plucking at it. There you go. Your pinky.
My pinky.
Yeah. Try it again and just make sure that pinky is pushing down. Okay. Cool. Try do re mi fa sol la, then back down just one more time.
Oh.
Go do re mi one more time. Sorry, I'm trying to wash your fingers. There we go. It's okay. I'm gonna keep this to make sure that your can of soda's there. No, keep it there.
I don't know if I can push anymore.
Oh.
Fingers are dying.
It is kind of difficult. So, okay, we're going to give you a break on pushing the fingers down for just a second. So I'm going to put the base down, and we're going to go over the bow. Okay? Go ahead and, shake out your hands. Try and make them relax as much as you can. Okay, we're going to go over the basics of the bow, and then we'll be done. Okay, this is your bow. When you are getting it out of your case, there's a way to tighten the hairs. When you are putting it away in your case, you want to make it loose, because if it's tight all the time, then the tension is going to stretch out those hairs, and it's not going to be as tight. And you want them to be tight to go ahead and bow your strings. So I'm going to have you go ahead and tighten that. And what you don't want, see how your bow is kind of curved at an angle. It's kind of hard to achieve it on a base bow, but if it comes the other way out, that's when it's way too tight and the hairs are going to start snapping. So I always just kind of touch down here. Okay, and that should be good. So when you are holding the bow, what we do is you kind of just hold it here in the middle, and then you're going to shake out your hand, make sure it's all relaxed, and you're going to put it on here like you're on the monkey bars. Okay? So hold it right in the middle, and then just let your hand kind of right here. Now hang like you're on the monkey bars, and put all of that weight in there. This is the thing this is the hand that's holding all the weight. Okay, so I want you to make sure that you got a good grip on that hand. I'm gonna let you slide that hand off. I mean, just slide it. It's okay. Okay. See how the bow kind of went up when you did that? Try it again. Okay. What I want to see, this is how much weight there should be on there. Make sure that you're holding it. All of that weight. It should fling up like that. So don't be afraid to push your weight on it. Just make sure that you've got a hold on in the middle. Okay. And make sure your hand is about like right here. See where this thing is? That's where like the fatty part of your index finger should be at. There you go. Good. Okay. I'm going to come to this side of you so you can see what I'm doing. Now what you're going to do, this is called the frog of the bow. Okay? And this is the tip. So what you're going to do is there's this little area in between both of them, and that's where your thumb is placed. Okay, go ahead and put your thumb there and just feel it. It's going to be kind of in between right there. Yep, and your fatty part of your thumb is going to, like that. Okay, and now what you're going to do is I'm going to hold it. Take your thumb and pretend you have like an itch right there in the middle of your finger. Okay. That is where your middle finger is going to meet. And like pretend that you're trying to make that itch through the bow. Okay. Now the rest of your fingers just relax and they should hang down a little bit. So let me see. Okay. Do you feel relaxed right here? Okay. So now you can kind of feel that the weight. Make sure you don't drop it. Feel the weight going down. Okay, remember how we had the base go down towards you? All of that weight that you have is going to go on the base. Otherwise, it's going to start hurting your hands. So, the last thing we're going to do today is we're going to have you put the weight towards on the base like that. So, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, make your grip. And we'll just go ahead and play on the D string, what we've been doing before. And just make sure that all that weight is down. I'm going to tighten this a little bit more. There we go. Okay. All that weight is down there. And then you just go back and forth. And make sure that all that weight is there. So, yep. No, and they all just hang. Good deal. Let it come against you like that. Okay. Oops, sorry. And this is the string that you're going to bow. It's okay to press up against it. That's how you're going to. Are you feeling adventurous before we're done?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. The scale that I just taught you, try and play that. So each time that you change a note, you're going to go in a different direction. So what I want you to do is start here, and this is down bow. So that's where your D is going to be. Okay, then you're going to go up bow and push E. And try not to hit any of the other strings. Okay, go ahead and go to F sharp. Don't be afraid to push on it. It's okay. Okay. Now go ahead and go to G. And you just kind of rock over. Yeah. And you can push harder. It's okay. It's not going to break, I promise. Okay, bring it down a little bit. Okay, this part right here, that's where your bow is going to go in and out of. And all the weight that you're pushing against should be in your index finger. You should push. There you go. So try one more time. Yep. That's okay. You were doing a really good job, so I wouldn't say anything about it, but make sure it's like parallel to the ground when you're bowing. Don't be afraid to push it on them.
Sounds so growly.
Keep your fingers around. This is like we're playing a different scale.
I know, something happened. I'm like, this doesn't sound like dough.
I think that your fingers were just a little too high. But other than that was really good. We're just gonna do a review section really quick. So when I'm going through tops, can you tell me what tops are?
Triangle.
And then
Out.
O. Yep. Out.
P.
Was pull.
Oh yeah, pull.
So
and side.
Okay. So demonstrate that for me really quick.
Triangle.
Yep.
Out. Hang on.
P.
Pull. And side.
And strings. but-
Strings.
Yeah.
Oh, strings side.
Okay. We know that you can do the scale. I'm going to take the base and talk me through how you are supposed to hold the bow.
You hold it like this in the middle, and then you put your hand like here, like you're on the monkey bars, and you should have weight on it. And then you drop it,
Mhm.
and it should come up.
And now where does your thumb go?
It goes in between that.
Yep.
And then your middle finger goes like your thumb's gonna itch it, and the rest go like relax and wrap around.
Yep. And what finger is putting a lot of pressure towards it? Like which one's giving a lot of weight?
Index.
Yep. Good job. Okay. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
Very good job.
Thank you.